good amount of time here in Delhi and in Kolkata at the Indian Statistical Institute in the late 1950s and early 1960s. I think you made 2 trips each of about 3 months for economic, to serve as an economic advisor. Koletsky is writing in 1964, which I'd say is the end point for my talk here today, about what he called intermediate regimes, which he defined as those economies which were not fully a part of either the capitalist world economy or the emerging web of economic ties between the Soviet Union and the so-called People's Republics. To do this, the quote I'm reading evokes a Slavic peasant phrase that's actually both in Russian and in Polish that goes as follows. The original phrase is, "The calf that caresses can suckle 2 cows, while the one who butts heads does not see even one." In Koletsky's phrase, these intermediate regimes, and here quoting Koletsky, are the proverbial clever calves that suckle 2 cows. Each block gives them financial aid competing with the other. Thus has been made possible the miracle, quote unquote, of getting out of the USA some credits with no strings attached as to internal economic policy. The years we'll talk about today cover the range between Khrushchev's talk and Koletsky's, between 1955 and 1964, which I would suggest marked an important phase in both India's economic history, but also India's international history. It's an era that India is one of many places we can observe a kind of global era of competition over aid, superpower competition over aid. The Americans called it the era of competitive coexistence, which was meant to take off on Khrushchev's claim that the 1950s marked the era of so-called peaceful coexistence between the superpowers. It could be peaceful and competitive at the same time. They both, I suppose, could be true. Soviet writers preferred the term the competition between 2 systems, between the capitalist and the communist system.